one person you be say was senti na o we me pass am
but the woman yes me dey na nya sanity
o dey na nya sabi
me na metimi overlap carry ball no
e ko wanim kakra okay ti ya to say san kra me nsa no mu so good say ono oje ball na we pass we pia dia mo na che say as we wie na adwuma
me ya show pokra say a lot of players na omone Busquets, Xavi, Iniesta, Asia kind. So many need na kopama no sumpo kra na e ya no many je some person mo hwe mo bobo no mo so enjoy sa me feel
no mo me feel kwa me wonye nkra na ye tobo mo na de ball ba me ye bo no because obi ho anya de nti no so mo na ye tobo so mo nti uba mo ni mbo no je ball na mo pe number 3 de wa hye that time now mo bo no bo 2 and 3
be patch dem
bo rough for mano
me be ka say ni die mu a be so yinyin no ubie no no nimbo ba no botu ana 3
okay
ubie nimbo bo bia no fifia na ni mo ntie ye wi a na afi ya chenkofo na guso chen no
come here to on say the omori
no kreda
omori ntie ko
enye no kreda menji ntum so da menji ntum so da
ezra chen
enye no kreda because you nimon konfo na omuni mbo pa na omo as full backs
ore ka waseme
enye no kreda kid mama sha see infama oh yeah, story about where catch me just some few seconds. Say Leicester City for legend Jimmy Vardy. Only one thing special about this guy. What Leicester City for? Aye Juma when everything about Leicester. At the time of Leicester City edgy Premier League at the highest point. Now are a part of Leicester City under Claudio Ranieri. Leicester City core relegation now are a part. Leicester City saba Premier League in NBA or a part. I rehoseme to Leicester City a omumpanyimfo ekofri mu sebi na osawo ho. So eni gym a rehum bibia wenhu e wo Leicester City. So say o pese o describe obi say or ye pure legend or ye true legend e de ma club. Leicester City abakosem no kin untimi ni Jimmy Vardy enfem film and check any rate any goals a watch in e wo Premier League nim. Age would or chassis say or banging in the goals and no bet try I say a cat traditional number 9 na arguably he was one of the best. So Leicester City I think say omo tromo history books are Branty friend say Jimmy Vardy omo entimi rain fino and I want to mean troll Leicester City abakosem abrabe Jimmy Vardy film because you have seen it all our Leicester City I was a Leicester 40 a celebrity a big legend et say Jimmy Vardy wabo adwuma pai with Leicester City bobo ko no enra e the Spanish La Liga Madrid ekwa away ko wini 1-0. Sa 3 points in still na Real Madrid for akate lead ne so because proud to the game. Na Barca for abomo dia Barca atwim e de ko 7 points. So na hu be hia sa Real Madrid for be wini. No makate lead ne so e de aba 4 points because say ankomu lusu ya na chese bibia be wiye e the Spanish Premier La Liga. And enu Real Madrid for ko wini ye 1-0 against Getafe. Very difficult game. Obiti say Courtois a lot of saves, especially 9 minutes no sa save na Courtois no e boama Real Madrid full still game nim. But after the game, play obi e kan ho asem e ARDA GULER. Enra ye bo game ni wie no, baby abefa bia wo trend ARDA GULER because of the performance enra or display on the field of play. Or a young talented player, every single Madridista e penasen. Obi bia wo hwebo obi bia oti football se ebeti atomu say ye ka talent ye ka quality a untimi question ARDA GULER ne talent and the quality untimi question the ARDA GULER obetimi dia man on the field of play enti obi bia o hwe football ti football se bia nim say akra na ye friend ARDA GULER ne de onimbo na nkasa bo the only problem o face is say onya enough playing time which so clear say Abrante any playing time unti anam pempen so I expect so obetime dru no because ne PS ni bebre no akomanim because omo enjoy playing time but ARDA GULER de no on enjoy playing time no e wo Real Madrid e ka ho bi and yen se dem hu the best out of ARDA GULER enra Carlo Ancelotti decided so be ma ARDA GULER asase kinu nim say mostly ARDA GULER say o see a kind of ma Real Madrid that operate out the right side of attack. But now check the lineup, any position of ARDA GULER. Carlo Ancelotti midfield or Yusu was Tchouaméni, Valverde, ARDA GULER and Brahim Diaz. Na sa nipa 4 year no more play 2 on 5 no. Carlo Ancelotti decided so Obama Adagule a different role enra against Etefe. So game ne course no say Adagule operate as a deep lying playmaker. Football se coach ka se operate as a deep lying playmaker. Anytime be an ubejina in front of the back line. And defenders na nimpe na ubejina. Na ujina hono, ona be making sure say ube use ball skills and ubishin. I making sure say game ni be flow, game ni be jina also. Omni can say who operate as a deep lying playmaker. And Tienra Adagule operate as a deep lying playmaker. Ombo bi sa ewo Real Madrid ma yen se den huye. Benra ro na Carlo Ancelotti de ma Adagule as a deep lying playmaker. How will deep into the midfield or receive the ball from the back line or dictate play or spread the passes or control the game or control the rhythm or connect air passes any calmness any ball progression or the bas rule no. And my enra nipa do no e pena asem ne performance because a roba kwa on time bo. And a Real Madrid lucky sa role ni omo lucky player obetima boss sa role ni because at the time Toni Kroos eba be free Real Madrid no na yes sa role na Toni Kroos ebo because Toni Kroos or Real Madrid no say ye bodo alongside Tchouaméni na Tchouaméni ne operate as a defensive midfielder na Toni Kroos abo as a deep lying playmaker enra ye bo Tchouaméni and a branch friend say Adagule Tchouaméni ball as a defensive midfielder and Adagule ball as a deep lying playmaker and then no control the rhythm of the game executing role very well and also share a classic goal and no be abo Accra na baso which I believe say Accra no di ohia no e confidence di ohia ne trust and ohia playing time say saade ne be koso saying e di ama Accra na I believe Adagule a lot of things obetima offer Real Madrid bobuku no and no say go or di ni wie no wa we ni tua comparison ne be sa bebie and Adagule onya playing time so where the obey is and onya playing time obesen Lamine Yamal in finfi ho no obey better than Pedri and a lot of comparison ne course so me every institution bia comparison is very important once nko ye health nko de e very important comparison e ma nipa ko nanim say e healthier so se mete say ye compare Adagule and Lamine Yamal na e healthy comparison healthy argument then I was out here by Ken no cry a baako pe Adagule ni bo ne bo by mprempren bo ye ayebo bo na ayebo ni sesi no Lamine Yamal titim bebri Lamine Yamal won anim say Adagule this time around bo na ayebo ni sesi no Lamine Yamal anka ne pie omo ne omo boso ya Adagule o by say ye mfa Lamine Yamal ntoto Adagule ye de ne toto Rafinha mo ne omo be pre Ballon d'Or say Lamine Yamal etimi abo enya playing time I establish no one to the extent say ye come on betima Ballon d'Or na ye de ne kan
Madrid boy Adagule bo na Lamine ye mfa say Yamal chances Lamine nya chances onya chances onya more playing time and Castello bedu Lamine Yamal level
kene be din Lamine Yamal talent ne bo no obo no e be din sisi Lamine Yamal watwe Adagule mu ono ankasa ne PS no watwe omumu o de compare Lamine Yamal PS ni sisi na ye rankings no na che how a watwe omumu enti Accra na efe ne Lamine Yamal no ken what team enti me hu se obi de Adagule compare Lamine Yamal a healthy competition a healthy comparison
but omo support Accra so no say Madrid for mo kan ho bi because the Barcelona for Yamal Lamine Yamal no say mu ye mu 70% Accra ma Accra na unya game time da bia obobia Lamine Yamal wa talent che na Accra na emu nkotwe bebre say de emu asia bia
no criminal ya 100% say Barcelona na epe Adagule Satan na Lamine Yamal ba picture ni say ade say Barcelona nya Adagule anka be den say ebenya Lamine Yamal BBS na BB ye and me no ya 100% say Adagule nya playing time e Real Madrid na all performing at the highest level anka gab ni mu ntwe and say by say ni the gab ni aba be wide dodo as o hwe Lamine Yamal ne Adagule won say emutwe by say Lamine Adagule ni timinya playing time to say the work and about 70% 60% menya show mpokra say gab ni betweba assistance now there Lamine Yamal ne ken ne PS ne de watwem bebra ne level no ne bebi o keka kono hwe say how a opeja attraction a wonya how are you senior meko ye de Lamine Yamal Accra na team enti yes on be compare there by o kanokra me ye Madrid fan me Adagule asem by Lamine Yamal atwem Inter Milan elusu 3-0 against AC Milan Inter Milan no more da yeso so mbeje treble Coppa Italia on Beji League no maji UEFA Champions League. Dream now over. Adia they both Inter Milan abaso pass defensively on the well organized. So ye dey no mo concede 3. Adia minim say Simone Inzaghi ni Inter Milan nim ye pa no. Adia ka ne man market. Enu amehwe game no. Adia minim say Inter Milan say owo Bastoni. Owo Di Marco. Owo Damia mu no mo ye man market na. Solid benra me hu sa ade no. Enti na say AC Milan 4 players na jibo omutimi etimi eseti wo game nim. Omutimi express yo mo ho. Sanman market na Inter Milan nim ye no ye hu. Adia ba kwa Inter Milan nim ye pa ye see closing spaces. Enra Inter Milan na omu closing spaces no. Omu ma AC Milan that spaces to enjoy to exploit. So which Inter Milan for defenders, Divra, Bastoni ma omu wa. Enti sa all the crosses ne set pieces she Inter Milan na obre. Enra omentimi en delay with crosses ne set pieces no. Omu di shemu. Enti enra sa which obi to say Tiani Hernandez third goal na. Sa third goal no sankamenya where the combination from Tio Hernandez to Abrante Fence Rafael Leao. Ken wa share adiewi. On say Tio Hernandez are free. Rafael Leao are free. But Inter Milan in him so mu defend no omma okwan ma onye sa adiewi. Enti space na beda ho na mal Rafael Leao. E de ball ne connect mat Tiani Hernandez okohye. So wo hwe Luka Jovic goals no hye na dio cross back and corner kick na loose marking. So to be honest with you, adia in Inter Milan so munim ye see him defend very well. Enra ye hu Inter Milan. And this season AC Milan for a bromo Super Cup for ma bo maji. Coppa Italia home and away o me yomo. League in Pokra home and away o ma say you me film. And only say Inter Milan anye careful. Sad dream of winning 3 no bet match 0. League no say we can lose against Bologna. Aye 71 with Napoli. Odiagra League na beshire no Champions League ma Barcelona yini free ma e beshire ntie na Ken
eno AC Milan
enko betima di true trophies this season
yeah bebe eno AC Milan
AC this season say wa di kan di Super Cup no
o de we kan wa
two yes enko you
AC Milan dey be say Manchester United no Ederson sa pepe omonye but e be we no match league and as o match title be but oya Barca fana koso sresre muda ho papa di hu ne no ide e muda ho papa internet enye hu biasa o boy AC Milan for ball na bia o muntim na mo so there as Madrid ni Arsenal dey na
so mo lu su Bologna na boys na bre honestly
Kupama
ss weekend the arrested players no olusuleg na kura no I think that you need to choose one the ekeka corner there it's difficult watching them boys bebre na mo brebre
Tibasa show mo ebre
no I'm not saying that. I'm saying say they need to choose. You say Roma game you know or starting the place now Koba he will lose to Barcelona.
Roma so do Roma beshen.
Na league no so 71 Inti ese so choose baako. De keka kono.
To ye Inter be choose dey.
Edin pa.
Me pomo playoff no.
Sa.
Nkomo monko say ya na Napoli.
Then he's going to lose to Barcelona.
Napoli near you be winning the games. No monko final no room. I just saying one big final.
Yeah, I think the priority no on says he say Biane say Marcus Thuram in your feet. He say no one kasa na dwene nyina no pese or prepare boys no for the Barcelona game. Say do I will see. Ken
na Barca final.
Yo, Drew ha. Ye be hwe.
Yes, Milan saw him 3 times. This season
she say we come 5 their last 5 games exactly.
We win 4
or win 3
and our draw 2.
Omutimi saying AC Milan.
Tammy Abraham on Tijani Rangers money.
And I'm sure easy cry. Sometimes it's like that.
No, I mean who to name who credit Eddie can quote to name. Okay.
Okay, made us say the Etienne say me who say Carlo Ancelotti played politics right after the game on the ARDA GULER statement.
No, yeah, Jempa.
A political statement.
Coffee na for no patches.
On say Carlo Ancelotti was smart.
Ferry.
No, and yet on say when we say pressure about so supporters ne pe ARDA GULER and a ball no boy no. Boy ni shemu ne kakra. And on this statement Babon tin say boy no cry me share the ball I'll bet me a ball as a deep playing midfielder. Obwa, he cannot play. And he experimented. Individually, the player played well. But as a team, I don't know Madrid, you know. And running fee what the ho. Hetafe were just attacking Madrid in numbers. When I catch us Arda Güler betim yabo 4-4-2. No we gina defensive midfield and chain. Kebe show brutal. On to me more. And I Carlo Ancelotti us experiment here. And I was like, okay, no problem. Here Fran Garcia on Jinin di Bakumpo. And nothing no man Fedi Vava they call support you know. Lucas Vasquez on Jinin into Ibrahim they support him. He was just experimenting. Na Oshadi. And nothing no try say Arda Güler embo as someone ogo jina Chouameni in chain. It was an experiment. See, Arda Güler ball now obo. Saboni bedin ho na obobo a oni ball ni ball but without the ball. So jina sa position Madrid will suffer. Asam no ni tintin ni tietie ni nyina no. Yebetimi ahye na atade. The style of playing wo say Madrid the ball ebia two central midfielders. Na ono ka ho ofin say 4-2-3-1. Na Arda Güler ejina more of an matena obetimi abo. But so who jano deep say on control the game on Besha Madrid brutal. Anyway, I don't know nyami case. So open player Madrid anya fair and farmer no pa na ye Nico pass. Sa akwara no. Argentina boy no man no kokomu no. So open bi pa Madrid anya fair and farmer no a. Enya Arda Güler mpu eye Nico pass no a. Nico pass on the ball ni brutal. Sir, me 2 years ago, I kept on mentioning Sabo. Hey, we almost friend the national team way back 2022. World Cup no crown, no only the dean by a excellent no we in frame. Those time no Madrid born no crown man in boni. Eh, Carlo ya Quadano, Obejina Madrid came out to us on born no bomestamo. Wow, one share no put aside your argument. But wow, share Nico pass ya you could agree. No ni born bo. Oh, no more for Arda Güler mobile or complain here. He's part of the Argentina national team.
I'm first option.
Yeah. Say she's a coach for be Bob Fraquadan. Only born Bob brutal. What probably a Madrid and fair pound farmer noir. Yakurawi. I mean, come on somewhere. Dear Tosubu, Mammy, we Madrid can remember Mishu. Mishu Anka Sanka say Jude Bellingham Ken. And now, once again. Time a Bellingham ever game in Mono. I kept on wondering. Time na no managing in San. I kept on wondering, sir, why? I don't know Madrid yes, sir. 2 years ago, November 2023, Madrid versus Vallecano. Start time Madrid has started season here. Listen to this very well. And now let's go Madrid. Extra 3-1. And the season started say, "Eh, basa Sevilla no more ball draw." And no money Vallecano was Santiago Bernabeu and a Jude Bellingham come wine inside. Na betting in wine. Doctors be catch them conference. So I'm going boy any surgery. But that time pressure on Madrid so and I'm so no problem. He will play. It's boy no. They be no bob baller no more bandaging inside. 2023 come on a mini woody you. Omo bandaging inside no debo. Na odebo Madrid plans na say ye season na no mama na koye surgery because surgery need to be out about 3 months. A true January, February, and Madrid started some more arrangement for surgery, and England for so what? I could not know Euros. And the instance of every and now a season never starts no. Obey surgery, and a mama nabo. It's one short picture at that television here. Almost a Tadia de mano. It won't say we no a Tadian Casa or so to protect his shoulder.
When your bandy.
Exactly. Okay. A special idea doctors for the year de mano. Just to protect his shoulder. As I saw surgery. He was so she, Okoka, Ninsania, and no crab boy no bought through pains. As I saw surgery, make I thought to Senka, you best start this season, or better if you bear 2 months, not that any surgery need a week. Only for him to start the season. Time will be a Madrid Bebo Boa, born ye giddy beer, just a more bandaging in snow. Why? It is really affecting the guy. Say Okomadu training grounds sir. They don't allow players to hold him ewan insano. Omo bobola ne ball no be dream ne nine and ne nsa right na no be jai dia mano because ne nsa ne ya. They've been managing him for 2 years now. Still. Are you serious?
Coach ni GD won kradam. Asem ni na maka.
o na say Carlo nkomo ne nkwada asam de say aka nkwada de Carlo nyobi a owo gidie baako
asenso de no eche say o so kache
ansa na otiase
se say
no kra obi empra nkoma boy no mobo ni bi onye nkwada ne ndi and now he take forgive no it was Tibu Kutua who saved them then that guy the nyame be
but such special talents no ma fa ne nsem chese kaka mo ba ye nkra no they will see yes our boys no edo mo fra seed of money pin ambrochini mo ne suppliers no but I say ha ne dia asem nkra na epie no Hendrik is en reso o catch and say onye omo ye
no I mean any ya The statement about Hendrik, I support Carlo Ancelotti 100%. Hendrik, you know. Now, I could have kept me for feel Umprano coach Munini, Momuande, taken, Maminka Massam, Hendrik, you know, Ken. On your skillful player, Nestal, I am or your mechanic strikers when it be a one day, my boss short to my share. Coach, you know, say, all shame no learn skill, that's an answer. Or play beautiful ball. I'm saying one man pressure. It is also Gia or person ye no ho. Misia sa brofo star ni be made train. Also nya 1v1 ko ball simple. Hendrik Anka ko be ball shots. Coach this wunya ball shots na shene jai say make o kele me tap ball no. Coach ne say enya wo style no. I mean come in some ken wadaroma. Hwe last year Fatawi Sahaku may say a great opportunity. Senke Soko Saudi Arabia. It's a haku. Leicester City ni Saudi Arabia deal aba. Sikabupo Leicester City. A difficult situation. The player had to take difficult situation because or share career osusu se premiership no beti nyabo. Ne sika wo pa. Fatau chose Leicester City over Saudi Arabia. Na Saudi sika ni mo dupa o. Last year, you have a cross window, no one a deal in a buy. So he needed to take a decision. Only so just 24 hours to take a decision. Last decision, or choose Leicester City. I will not say we no, but clearly I'm fat. Could lose the situation, no Ken. West Ham for no more beton. Now I mean, can you woman show? Here, West Ham for no. The insomoton decline rise, nay, sika. She say Mark Noble and the sporting director, former player no. Boys, she say almost omu pesika. Me no ka say see Al Nassr for no. Omu willing to pay 100 million euros to West Ham United. West Ham for say Sikano monya no be mo fanku mani nya be 105 million pounds and omu pay. Let me explain this very well. Al Nassr player omu pay ne pay Mituma. On your number one target. Second target, Mohamed Kudus. Third target, Luis Diaz. Fourth, Antoine Semenyo. Into any of those, they are okay. Mituma, no, last January, on the 90 million euros. Watch this. That is what I'm saying. Sir, for no go 90 million euros for Mituma. Last minute, the Brighton for someone. And no crime, I don't harm in Tiase. And on back Kudus na West Ham say maba late into monko na mon sansom review. They are back again. Boy no contract ni Kudus contract ni. Say English Premiership team will be aso pe Mohamed Kudus a ubetua 85 million pounds Premiership for. Nemo say Saudi Arabia ni ba na so pe Kudus a esa so tua 120 million pounds. Simple. So other clubs be bar na a outside Premiership no 100 and the age into yachichemu. Saudi Arabia they are close near 120 million pounds. Say almost good 100 million euros pay. El Nassr say they should understand no munchia EPL dieno. EPL there which is 85 million euros, which is also 100 million euros. Tiseka double table no CCA 100 million euros. West Ham United are considering now. El Nassr are willing to pay because they were willing to pay 90 for Bituma in January. 100 million euros, you know, it's a West Ham, you more 100 million euros for Mohamed Kudus, it's a good money. But West Ham are bargaining. So where West Ham sits today, and they said they are willing to sell. However, we pick a cracker. In common, no, the aqua junior kudus, yes, kudus now, up to now. Said I'm dignity, but you see, this is where the situation, because West Ham United, yeah, agree, master.
Asamaba. Kudus. The woman say, what the West Ham, for Saudi Arabia. And Sasama Mekano. Because West Ham United, there be another battle for relegation. No more battle for more winning one match. More for no draw 3. Maybe I was able to lose 1. Inti omo consistency nenye ayi papa iso ba ye kura na nse me shada
Porter
Grand Porter so ba ye nenye ball na nkasa this season mo wa kura say enye na za menye so be 100 million
inti na make no 100 is good money
enye Saudi Arabia wonya say
100 million really
na nkasa na ekofom say ekofom a because say ba bia nke be boa pa Liverpool deal no na ojam so bi na kwaka de enche no so ense kunyo ya unu akofa kura kan obi na ense no so stand there wa mana ma wa mepopa ne nema kakra wai enti babi ade na du no so benya Premier League clubs ni bia wona nim dia se what you say bia wo ibi Chelsea ye enye kura no misro
na say we betimi abo Chelsea na ni ma do ke kura abo Chelsea
na wo konya bia koba na se ko bia me ne issue bia Manchester United na koba but team West Ham United na nkasa no hwe Fatawi Shaku o she season asiyo obobo pa but na yeka omutima area o yede oka Jordan ayu team ayede are but na yomu individual players bi wa sa Nigeria ni indeed yeah enti team na kudusu bo sese no ena make se sa team no nko an obebo de a ene on fan ko sa because obenya numbers scratching funny saying and at least on Ronaldo Muso na ekobo
the problem West Ham want to say Chelsea into 100 million euros for Kudus they will not do that. Manchester United own to your clubs no more Premier League
obi anya na just so
exactly by patch 1 minute Thomas Stay party
Mr. Ense ayi Thomas I remember na so kakra bi na party de na mami wi amama ba so kakra Biggie
Ken
made me too for but West Ham United na me no fantastic supporters we almost stadium a on bobo a wo say but born on bo no what I say so we remove person ko anima I just so kan ayi ho na Asian Champions League ne gra obeji di a chance so West Ham ana Asian Champions League no so no Ronaldo mokoje so obeji di a chance so West Ham na me hu ni say wako first one wabo first season the second season ni se third season ansia nkodiwe a osipe na otana na ansia nkodiwe osipe na ebe ma ne ball no class yan yeden
akofom
the ball no be sen akofom
sure ndem no ya adwen
nti Kudus really
at this stage na be depend on Kudus Mohammed the ono ne pass a player e scan ope so oje trophies I valuable trophies are very respected certainly also move away from West Ham now pay bigger club in Europe offers be na that is a big question. The last time I didn't come kwame ma who say Paris Saint-Germain no me interested if he's going to get clubs like that certainly at least ubenya trophies be very respectable domestically now asan so compete with Champions League ma de bia ye be hu e wo Europe obesan so nya skaka card aka ho into obenya bibi sadia that is going to be good but said you can say West Ham na no betena na West Ham team ni say ya na be ye dia then there is no need to Kudus Mohammed betena ho kin who your coach now there is a lot of pressure on you as to say target ayedema untimi deliver untimi meet those targets adia ba kwa so ye pa na so be fa big matches serious in come me di nyina me carry aba be si coach e fe ne ko te concern sa so from January 2023 ebesi April 2024 na Inter Milan ni AC Milan na share 6 times 6 ni nyina na Inter Milan na share AC Milan bako 6 wa shena to aso sa Consensus steps in or you new Obamuno. The big task our Babishia was in January or Kwakobo Super Cup. No Aquaco Shay in Tamela, no Ajak Cup in the free in some. A big game. This season, 5 meetings, a movie and one of my Inter Milan at me are winning. It is a consensus. I will niche Crampuna at least. Why you're not doing a big match as a dear? That's a bragging right. On Shem Inter Milan and Mamma Franco. That alone thought that me Buama secure with Juma. Then again, Coppa Italia near trophy. AC Milan GB check. The last time they won it was in 2003. It for the past 22 years in here. Omunji bida. 22 solid years. Even to get to the finals. The last time Omo called finals in the Coppa Italia was in 2018. And only Juventus score finals. Na Juventus share 4-0. And ye free Omonsem. It's a trophy AC Milan for Nankasa pe. Uye nuni free one more. Ababa ye kwanya ombeti media fast wakwa ko pie Europe. It's as a coach. Now here's our factors we nyina. Only options be after obeko onto the field with all the Arsenals. Me Enra. I was expecting Senka Inter Milan beshe. Because in a single season. Now we share AC 5 times. Now we intimi and shibi. And now our sons wash and neguso. What share that superiority. In all competitions, we share 3 times. We can see 3 times. The first one happened in 1972. And they see in 2005. And our sons see 2025. So for me, I believe that Jumana consensus he's at least building something gradually. Adi obe hiya ye bre. Eti AC Milan emfa ho say league no so de niam nko yie no. Omunya bre kakra mfa ma papa no. Na at least on building that kind of project emfa ma omo. Ken adi ba ko ye enra na ye me nwanwa. Was so decided to obe start Luka Jovic. To be honest. So why AC Milan this season ah? Omo sha ase no. Tammy Abraham ntimi mpuli say ye league ni mu eniam nko kan mfa ma no. They brought in Santiago Jimenez. Or shall say or bona near me conkai along the line or not to performance like ye bibi or but the back of Italian and Quadia their league marksman has been Tammy Abraham. Our more numbers our Coppa Italia anymore. Now no more quack about their biggest game in the Coppa Italia. No a bench Tammy Abraham prior Renyeno. No the Luka Jovic Ababa Bijinem. No Ababa be 2 goals. Ediama AC Milan Bobo Kuno. And for a coach to have that kind of eye, to spot any partner or bench, can the whole season matches our boy new 15. He's played around 11 or 12 matches, and the Diama AC Milan. Or no bet Miaman win in such a big game. Not only buy all the results in the Maomono. It is good for him, and he's done very well for that. Kakribi on Manchester United. Manchester United then clear to the supporters. Sadiana if any Premier League, no money ready some over GBCCR. Ken, ye Arsenal home koma. Arsenal has been the most consistent club in the Premier League to me for the past 3 seasons. What this second me answer. Obi so obi asa dey any Arsenal problem ah. Obeka cho say Arsenal here and number 9. Ah obe mo goals bebre. Nanse ya. Manchester City edge league no. Share the number of goals are Ellen Brutal and them Manchester City. Liverpool EG league. Share goals are Mohamed Salah this season. The contribution. Oh, the Liverpool Bobo no. Manchester United needs Saudi NB. That's one player about a lot of numbers. Man United problem next one. I no correct. But the biggest problem in Manchester United has been how to score goals this season in the Premier League. United top scorer a Bruno Fernandes. 8 goals. Will league mo. Marcus Rashford now obo loan. Empo. Aston Villa now only Manchester United bi no. What goals to Manchester United number 9 si me no. Or 4 goals in the league. For Manchester United, and son or Aston Villa. Manchester United so a strike or cotton wire, or say I feel you Liam Delap. He has only scored 12 goals. It will league anymore. Minkas was a bad player, but he's a prospect. Maybe Manchester United Ginano. United needs to be a bit Urbano. Or do you know numbers say Babeka United, the Peja team no, and you free the 14th to 13th position no, and the Abasro. Liam Delap and that kind of striker. Manchester United still, I will insist. And you have Victor Osimhen and Victor Gyökeres.
Almost Osimhen on one parent is saying.
And no, I am in one was Manchester United. They take that kind of decision. Umpe Osimhen on what basis?
Say Delapene, almost say Delapene.
Can watch 12 goals this season? Out of 32 matches, it will league anymore. Victor Osimhen, about 25 games. In the Turkish league, was 21 and 64. And yet this season in Kwao, he's a proven striker. Why consistently?
Okay.
Victor Gyökeres about 29 games, was 34 goals, and 1 assist, 40 goal contribution daily as a striker. And no be na Manchester United in here. Now Oba, on only the numbers na Baba beka ho, a pushy club ne free said ya kosoro. Now top scorer. Bruno was 8. Now fast striker, but no be ball goals more. For the watch.
So Manchester United second top scorer of Premier League in Marcus Rashford.
There be second Amad Diallo.
Amada.
Kebla odi pra ye ni bench was 6.
Na third year.
Third year, the person has 5 goals.
Make a Premier League inko.
Yeah, Premier League.
Premier League, okay. Okay. United. Big Mbebre, Mbedia Church.
Anything that me so mama supporters in your clear. Sa de na if any league no. Say Manchester United pe bi animu animu ya de nya no kre. Into mo adwem.
Me just say, mama fan is your Anderson. Na wo se party odi na wo ka kire no. Asa fonja sa de no because me boy kakra na say wo nsia here, wo se ati be pace so there. E no te boy. Boy ya maboy, wabo kama. What you say? Wabonti nkamoma eno a na say 1+1 was 2 na omode be mana na omode amana but pay cut there e basa na ase man say yamfa mapa
say you see Arsenal were issues with their wage bill some cut wage bill no I think they made that almost problem look
but a company be able to cut the wage bill na
Kai Havertz and IJ KCSC 280 which shouldn't have been so we only free wa Gabriel Jesus 265,000 a week pounds so and son about Martin Udiga 240. Now they are in negotiation with Bukayo Saka on person and highest paid so estimation say Saka beats me about 300,000.
About 300,000.
Nsina was say nipa no mu bi no omuyi omudi any free or you better so if Thomas want to stay it's a
200 person what you say
after normal starting negotiation Tommy Mujina baby Mujina no 200 so let's
for 200
exactly see e be where the negotiation be end what I say but just unfortunate to say sana baba Tommy very comfortable in London on any family very comfortable in London so they want to stay and we want Thomas Partey to also continue say see na baba there on twaso
on
150 okay
until 50,000 free.
I think it is okay. Let's say baby unya na you extend the contract you pesa what so na what so. Onyi na so Thomas Partey nya kwada. What I say and na Saudi Arabia no me sure say Tommy pesa ko.
Saudi.
The only available place Juventus almost ultimate sika na Tommy crazy. So what's the point?
Juventus.
Exactly.
Me just say mama for to just say so kum tonton preko yakasa so won sama cho so Mr. Odie saso na uyusu saso fia wa wanije meaning say if you are bebre e wo man mu obi a saso se mosquitoes no na mo na wo fie ni na saso na yusu